What's going on, Celtics fans? You're watching Celtics Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith, rocking the brand new Celtics Today gear for tonight's Boston Celtics versus Golden State Warriors watch party. Going to be bringing you guys free play-by-play, scoreboard, stats, analysis, hanging out during tonight's Celtics game on the worldwide leader over at ESPN. Early tip-off tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, getting fired up for it. And I'm so glad to see so many of you awesome faces down in our live chat before we even got underway today. I know late again. I've been racing against the clock. We've been having technical difficulties this week. I know. I apologize for my tardiness, but I am here now, and we are ready to rock and roll on the countdown to tip off here. Celtics, Warriors, 2022, getting revenge once again. It is always sweet every time the Celtics put belt to ass against the Golden State Warriors over the past couple of seasons, but I'm going to tell you this. This is not the same Warriors team by any stretch of the imagination. No Stephen Curry tonight. No Jimmy Butler, obviously, after his torn ACL about a month or so back. No Al Horford in the return to Boston in this one. However, there will be, I think, based on all accounts, a Kristaps Porzingis return to the TD Garden tonight. He's had a couple of good games in a row, 17, 20, and most recently 30 points against the Washington Wizards over the weekend. Or I guess it was on Monday. But regardless, this Warriors team, they will punch you in the mouth. They kept it tight with the New York Knicks a couple of days ago. Gui Santos is out there flying around. Pods is out there doing his thing. And there's going to be a good number of players that you've never seen step foot on an NBA court tonight. Draymond Green will be out there, presumably. He is available for this one. D'Anthony Melton will be playing for the Golden State Warriors as well. So it's not like the Celtics are matching up against the most talented team, but they are well coached, and they do play with a lot of effort. So can't get caught sleeping tonight. Let's wake them up real quick in our live chat. Get the shamrock emojis down in there. Light the chat up green as we got 43 people already rocking and rolling with us a little less than a half hour away from this game getting underway over on ESPN, but we're also covering it here on Celtics Today, the best place to get Celtics play-by-play, stats, analysis, and so much more during the game. I'm going to be shouting out everybody. That's not what I did at all. It's no. Let's not do that. No. Wrong message. I did not put in the emojis. I put in a Google Doc. That is embarrassing and definitely frowned upon. All right. I will get my shamrock emojis down in the live chat because Alicia Wade is down there getting hers involved as well. Let's go. Come on, light the chat up green. I'm shouting out everybody who is doing so. How does it look? Oh, yeah. My guy, Joy Trombley in the building. Calvin Caliber. What's going on, my man? Alicia Wade dropping those shamrock emojis. Direx Young getting involved. D1 Jayson Tatum Glazer is in the building. Wheezy 508. How goes it, my man? Blake Burnham rocking and rolling with us. Wheezy out of here. Chris LaPlante in the building, too. Let's go. Yes, Jayson Tatum Glazer. I do remember you. I understand you're probably like, a teenager or like 12 years old. Like, I get it. I remember you. You were... It was 2 days ago. All right. 42 people watching already in the building. United in the chat. Let's go. Get your shamrock emojis down there and let everybody know that you're here so I can say hi to the fine folks of Celtics Today. And once you have put your shamrock emojis down in our live chat, shout out your city for me. Where are you watching from for tonight's action? Celtics, Warriors. Going to be a good one from Beantown. And hopefully the C's walk out of there with a win. And a comfortable win. Alicia coming at us from Berlin, New Hampshire. D1 Jayson Tatum Glazer coming at us from Franklin, New Hampshire. A couple of New England cats there. Manassas, Virginia from Chris LaPlante. Let's go. Direx Young coming at us from the Big Apple, NYC. The concrete jungle. Let's go. South Portland, Maine from Calvin Caliber. Let's go. Wheezy coming in from Brockton, Mass. Let's go. Joy Trombley coming in from Lincoln, Vermont. Shout out to all your hometown. Shout out to all your cities. Let's get it. 48 people watching, 20 likes. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon and like today's live stream. If you want the Celtics to beat the Warriors, go out there and get a comfortable win tonight, hit that like button. Fizan, I do remember you, my man. Let's go. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So we're about 21 minutes out from this game tipping off. I tried, ESPN's always the one network that you never actually know when the game's going to start. You never actually know. It's usually like 15 minutes after the tip because they have a tip-off show that for some reason goes on when the scheduled tip time is for 15 minutes. It's utterly ridiculous. Celtics had to put belt to Celtics? I don't think that makes sense there. The Celtics Today shirt is fire. The Celtics Today shirt is fire, my man. We're gonna be continuing to roll those out and push them on the channel. If you'd like to go out there and get your Celtics Today t-shirt, I'm wearing the black right now, but we do have it in green. Chatsports.com/Celtics Today to get yours today. You'll be wearing the same one that I'm rocking right now. I plan on getting the green one in my repertoire very, very soon. You guys can get the Celtics Today merch. It's on sale now. I just spammed it in the chat. If you guys are one of the real ones who are rocking and rolling with us early on today's stream, we got it in the black. We got it in the green. Chatsports.com/Celtics today. Boom. 53 people watching, just 21 likes. We want to get that number above half. Jose Cruz bought one. He says it gets delivered today. Let's go. Did you get the green or the black, my man? Did you get the green or the black? Let me know. D1 says I'm going to get a green one. Hell yeah. I'm going to pin that message in our live chat as well, so you can always go back to it, click that link, and grab yourself a piece of Celtics Today merch. The first merch ever for the channel. If we sell a bunch, we're going to be dropping more for the postseason and the playoffs. So if you guys want to see more cool designs from us here at Celtics Today that you could rock, because we're going to start getting players involved on these shirts too. So appreciate that, Fazan. You got the green one? Hell yeah. Hoodies would be dope. Hoodies would be dope. I agree. All right, without any further ado, I got to tell you guys, we'll talk more about this game. We'll get the score predictions, then we'll talk more about this matchup in just a moment. First, though, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor on today's program. You know them, you love them. It's Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks. That link is in the live chat. Let's go. Socks. Socks would be insane there. Socks would be crazy. Socks would be nuts. I want to ask you guys this because as it currently stands right now, the Celtics are 4 games out of the 1 seed. They are 1 game above the Knicks for the 2 seed, and they're 3.5 games above the Cavs, who are in the 4 spot. What seed will the Celtics finish with in the East standings? Are they going to finish in second? Are they going to somehow make a push for first with 14 games remaining in the season? That would be tough to make up. Like and the Pistons had a tiebreaker, so they'd have to get an extra 5 games above the Detroit there. I think it's going to be second. You guys think it's going to be second too? Socks with JT's leg tattoo on him? That'd be nuts. You guys think second? I like it. I like that. Well, speaking of prize picks, I should have came out with this, by the way. They have Jayson Tatum's number at the same one they had it for last time out. Jayson Tatum more or less than 21.5 points. What do you guys think? $21.5 points. What do you guys got? And do they have a 13 minutes, 21 seconds. I think this is actually a pretty good. I'm going to put it down by 1 minute. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I think an extra minute past their countdown to tip off here. You have a 97 overall in 2K26, 98 offense, 96 defense. That's fire. Oh. Yeah, what do you guys think? More or less. M for more, L for less. Joyce saying M. Blake saying M. Nebraska fan in the building saying M. Alicia Wade saying M. Calvin Caliber. Guys, he had 21 last game, so Prize Picks knows what they're doing here. Jose Cruz. I don't mean to be breaking up the house, my man. I'm sure your wife's a lovely lady, but I appreciate that. I don't need to be reckoning anything going on in the families. Crystal Plant is getting honest with us and saying L. Let's go. $23.5, says Joy. That's what you got? $73 people watching, 25 likes. So we're counting down a tip-off here. We're about 11 minutes out, so I think it's a good time to ask another question here. With it starting tomorrow, I want to get a pulse check. Who wins March Madness this year? I'm curious as far as who you guys got in the NCAA tournament. Who wins March Madness? The NCAA tournament officially begins tomorrow. The first 4 going on tonight. Alrighty. Getting ready. Okay. So who do you guys got? Razorbacks, NC State. Well, they got eliminated last night. D1 Jayson Tatum Glazer. I can't lie to you there. Nebraska for Nebraska fan. Nebraska, I think, loses tomorrow. Nebraska fan. I'm sorry. I think they're going to lose tomorrow. You guys don't know? You guys aren't college hoops guys? I'll be doing the college basketball streams here on Friday at Chat Sports, on the main Chat Sports channel. Florida Gators, says Marie Jen. I'm a big college basketball fan myself. So we don't care about college sports. Okay. Okay, F it. F it. Celtics Warriors, why not? That's what we got to talk. That's what we got. We're counting down to tonight. So predict the score for me down in the live chat right now. You guys aren't the biggest CBB fans. Marie Jenny thinks the Gators are going back to back. Going back to back. Sister goes to school in Arkansas there, United. The Razorbacks. They're very good. They're very good. I think the Razorbacks are going to go far. I don't know if they're going to win the national championship, but I do believe they're going to go decently far in the big dance. Alicia Wade saying 128-115. Celtics 120-102. I got the C's clamping up tonight. I think the C's are going to hold them under 100. Celtics win 113 to 96. 113 to 96. They win by 17. 113 to 96 is what I got. 135, 116. That's possible. 142 to 98. That'd be something. 120 to 102. Miami Hurricanes to win. The whole thing, Khalil? The whole kit and caboodle? Or just tomorrow? They play late night. AJ Epinesa went to the Browns. Saying Duke, Calvin Caliber. Well, Joy Trombley saying 120 to 1 to I would assume 193, not 193. Fazan saying 111 to 89, 120 to 103. Let's go. 6.5 minutes until we get underway with this one. Celtics, Warriors. We got 87 people watching. Just 28 likes, though. I would love if everybody went down below and hit the thumbs up icon and liked today's show. Takes 2 seconds, totally free. And the more likes that we get early on in our live streams, the more people see this stream on their YouTube recommended feeds, their For You pages, their feeds, whatever you want to call it. And we'll have the biggest watch party on YouTube tonight. We're going to have the biggest Celtics watch party, the biggest NBA watch party, maybe the biggest YouTube live stream on the entire platform tonight. If you guys can help us out and hit that like button. Now, all of a sudden, 21 likes away. Now 19 likes away. We're going for banner 19 this June. Four minutes and 50 seconds according to ESPN. We'll see how far off we are on here. You like watching Darren Harris from Duke? He's a good player. He's going to be much needed during this tournament run with Caleb Foster out. Bruh. No way I'm seeing Torrey from VCU. Huh. What game do you think Vooch will come back? Probably in the playoffs. Probably in the playoffs. All of a sudden, we're 11 likes away. And you guys can see the audience increases once we get more likes. 10 away from 50. We got to get there before this game begins. 4 minutes out. Help us out here at Celtics Today. Now 6 away. Just like that. You guys are killing it. Thank you all for the support. Jay Pacheco in the building. If you've liked the video, type me down in the live chat. Type ME for me down in the live chat if you've liked the video, and I'll shout you guys out. We're 3 away. 2 away. Who's it going to be that gets us over the top? 1 away. 1 like. Who's going to be the 50th like? And we got there. You guys are real ones. Jay Pacheco hit the like button. Nebraska fan liked it. D1JT liked it. Joy Trombley liked it. S3YD liked it. Direx Young hit the like button. Fazan hit the like button. Gwiz Dolby hit the like button. Good to see all you fine faces. Levi Landry liked the video. Johnny Tabuga hit the like button. Marie Jen liked the video. Calvin Caliber liked the video. You guys are real ones. You guys are absolute real ones. We're counting down a tip-off here. Seas and Warriors getting after it. Who is the X factor tonight for the Celtics? Who's the X factor tonight against Golden State as we're 2 minutes out? Red misses. Hit the like button too. What was my reaction to the Celtics winning the championship? It's on this channel, dude. It's on this channel. I was live on Celtics Today when they won the title. I cried. If you scroll down to like our live streams, yeah, if you scroll down of our live streams all the way to 2024, where they won against the Mavericks in Game 5, like it's all there. It's all there. Yeah, I love when they show these, like the starting lineups. Is it? Are we actually a minute away? Like, who knows? When is tip-off? I don't know. It says tip-off right there, and it says countdown to tip-off right here. When do you think tip-off is? Respectfully. Al on the prowl. What's going on, my man? Danger Dave, how goes it, my brother? Burneman, hit that like button. All right, we are getting ready for tip-off. JT doing his handshakes along the bench. If you are ready for Celtics versus Warriors, let me hear you down in the live chat. Let's go. Kristaps Porzingis in the starting lineup for the Golden State Warriors tonight, along with Brandin Podziemski, Draymond Green. I believe DeAnthony Melton in the starting lineup for Golden State. This actually might be right on the dot here. 16 seconds? Come on. Ain't no way. No way we tied it up. No way we got it that close. No way we get it that close. 5, 4, 3. It's not going to be right on the nose, but it is damn close. Wow. Wow. And the ball is tipped. Warriors will control on the opening possession here. Who do you got in this one? Celtics or Warriors? Get your C's down in our live chat right now. Here we go. Santos at the rim, blows the layup, and Derrick White able to save it back in bounds. Here we go. Derrick White on the opening possession here. Sam Hauser gets it to Jaylen Brown. Brown guarded by Brandin Podziemski. Back cutting is JT. He throws up a shot. Oh my God, doesn't go. Blocks from Kristaps Porzingis left and right. Oh my goodness. Porzingis active early in this one. Porzingis with 2 blocks in the opening possession on Tatum and on Neemias Queta. He's geeking right now. He's like smiling up and down the court. His first free throw coming up here is in and out. Misses it. Second one coming up for KP. It's up. And misses that one too. Goes out of bounds and we'll go to Boston. All right, still scoreless here in the opening minute. Here we go. Hauser's 3 no good, and it gets tipped around into the hands of Brandin Podziemski here. Porzingis from way downtown. Good. 3 ball is up and down for Kristaps Porzingis. Derrick White cross court. JT hitting a rolling. Neemias Queta gets it knocked out of his hands, and the ball's up ahead to Porzingis. Porzingis basically just has Derrick White fall, and then he misses the 3. Okay. Brown the other way. He's going to go at DeAnthony Melton here, crossing over on him. Going to back him down into the lane. A little step back jumper. Shoot over him. It's good. Jaylen Brown opens the scoring for Boston here, down 3-2. Melton gets a screen from KP. They're going to kick it to Santos, now up top with Porzingis. He's guarded by Tatum. Now Tatum's guarding Podziemski. They hit Draymond Green on the right wing, and he knocks down a triple. It was always going to be the pesky Warriors tonight, right? They weren't just going to lay down and die in this one. High ball screen from Queta for Tatum. He picks up his dribble, kicks it to the corner to Brown. Brown going to go with Gui Santos here. Good defender. High effort level player. He'll kick it back up to Queta with 7 to shoot. Dribble handoff with JB. He'll pull back up in the mid-range, get fouled, and go to the line. What do you guys think about me doing a video during halftime? What do you guys think about me doing a video during the halftime break on today's show? I want to talk about expansion in the NBA. So what do you guys think about me doing a video in the middle of halftime? I know, it sounds crazy, but what do you guys think of that? We don't get like a crazy engagement during halftime, so... What do you guys like that? I want to talk about the NBA expansion and what it means for the Celtics. You guys like it? All right, word. I'm in. I'm super down to do that. Here's Melton. He'll kick it to Green. Now back to Podziemski. Pods kicks to Melton on the left wing. Melton, one dribble pull up. No good. But the tap out rebound, goes into the hands of Derrick White, and the Celtics are on the move here. No numbers, though. They're going to pull it out. Brown, he's going to go with Podziemski here. Left side, all alone, isolating. Going to back him down into the lane. Almost try to pull the chair out on him. Fadeaway jumper over Pods. That's short. And rebounded by Gui Santos here. Celtics still down 6-4. Back to trailing Gui Santos. He'll kick it out. Porzingis, who gives it a touch pass to Melton, left wing. Another three, no good. And the rebound to Derrick White. Couple of minutes gone by here in this one already. Jaylen Brown. Dribble handoff with JT. Tatum going to go at Santos here. Gets a screen from Queta. Step back. They ask him to play drop, and they do. Tatum, three, good! JT for three! Let's go. Celtics back in front. Santos, three. That's in and out. Rebounded by Porzingis, and he goes up and gets fouled. You guys, all right? You guys like the idea of the video at halftime. I'm cool. I like that. I like that a lot. There'll still be a little bit more halftime left over, too. Gui Santos back cutting, gets the layup inside, and Golden State takes the lead back here. Tatum the other way, kicks in the corner, quick trigger three from Hauser. Yes! Finally, Sam Hauser knocks down a three. He was ice cold against Phoenix on Monday. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Hauser, a screen from Porzingis. He'll drive, kick, Green, corner three, and he knocks down another Draymond Green three. Here's Brown. 4 minutes gone by in this one. Here's Derrick White. Floater up over Pods, and it falls. Now going to push up ahead to Gui Santos. Celtics defense not all the way back just yet. But he has to pick up his dribble and kick it out to Pods, who will launch a three. Podziemski, no good. Queta knocks this one out of bounds. It'll stay with Golden State. And we'll have a timeout, Golden State, with 7:32 left in the first quarter. Oh, that's not what happened. No timeout. Ball being bounded to Green. They're going to leave him open again. That three was a brick. Little heat check from Draymond. That should be fun. Oh, my God. JT three? No way. Oh, JT pull up in transition. Three! JT for three! Jayson Tatum! Give me some JTs in the chat. Give me some JTs in the chat. And the Celtics force a miss on the other end. Oh, no. This Warriors stole it back. Easy, clean look. At top of the key for D'Anthony Melton. He knocks down a triple. Couple of threes already. Tatum, heat check three does not go. But he does have two triples already. Porzingis launches the three. No good. Rebound there to Tatum. Here's White. He's got GP2 on him. Back cutting is Jaylen Brown, who slams it. Got Porzingis lacking. That's a mismatch and a good awareness by Jaylen Brown to know that Porzingis can't keep up with you on that back cut. Go to the rack. Oh, nice pans from the Celtics there. Knocking a pass up in the air, and then it got knocked off the backboard into the hands of Neemias Queta. They force a steal. Tatum right side. He's got Porzingis there. Pump fake. Going baseline. Swing. Open. Brown. Three. JB for three. It's raining. How about some JBs in the chat now? Jaylen Mother effing Brown. Get the sevens in there. Timeout. Golden State. And why not? Why not light the chat up green? The Warriors need a timeout. Let's go. Halfway through quarter number one. Halfway through quarter number one. Got 196 people watching. 70 likes. By the end of this first quarter, can we get to 100 likes? That would be absolutely awesome. Honestly, we'd love to see if we can get there by the end of this commercial break because we got almost 200 people watching right now. It's not 50, it's 100 that we got to get to here. 28 likes away from 100. Can we get there by the end of this commercial break? That would be absolutely insane. While it's a commercial, got to tell you guys about our sponsor, Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's the tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks. I'm putting that link in the chat for you guys right now. I was just getting some stuff done behind the scenes there for a moment. How many are we away now? Oh, 17. Are you kidding me? You guys are legendary. Let me see if I can get this all set up here. Okay, cool. That's all I need for that video. Great. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And now just 16 likes away from 100. 16 likes away from 100. $13, just like that. Back to action here. And another Warriors miss. Hopefully the Celtics could increase this lead here and just make this thing a blowout. Cross-court pass to Tatum. He'll hesitate, launch a three. JT for three! Once again, Jayson Tatum stays hot. Third three of the night. 9 points already. Spencer is checked into the game for Golden State. What a sight. Ball's kicked out to Green for three. He drives, dumps off to Spencer. Shot's no good. Rebound tapped by Tatum into Hauser's hands. Up ahead, Jaylen Brown. Brown in the paint. Kicks to Pritchard. And Pritchard just can't handle it. Wasn't exactly on the same page there. Loses it out of bounds. Turnover. When we get 6 more likes on today's show, I will put the live stats back up right here. C's up 9 in the early going here. They're going to leave Green open for another three. That's no good. I love it. Let him take them all night. I let him shoot as many as he wants. I don't care. It's a great shot. It's a great shot the Celtics force him into if they leave him wide open. I don't care. Queta's in. Jayson Tatum's in, as well as Pritchard and Baylor Shireman. It's going to be Derrick White and Sam Hauser who check out. Brown, fall away mid-range. Boom! Easy. Too easy. Too easy, coach. Get another body on me. And Pat Spencer. Leaves one short in the mid-range. Tatum another rebound. JT, step back three over. Oh my goodness! Imagine that went in. He went back iron on the step back three over Pat Spencer. But still good stuff. 3 of 5 so far from deep for JT. Here's Melton with Shireman guarding. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. He drives, spins, shot up, and won't fall. Bounced up in the air and then back into the hands of D'Anthony Melton. He'll get it out to Spencer. His three-pointer, good. Pat Spencer lines one up and knocks one down. We did get past the 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for showing love on today's show. Brown swings it over to Pritchard left side. Crossover move on GP2. He'll give it down low to Neemias Queta, who's going at Quinten Post, stepping through, putting up a hook shot and leaving it short. Still a limited offensive game for Neemias Queta, let's be honest here, folks. Green to Spencer, left side, pump faking on JB. He'll kick it out to Quinten Post. 3 ball, no good. And Baylor Shireman's there for the rebound. Here's Brown, crossover on GP2, into the lane. Drives, moves those 2 boys out of the way, and he gets an easy 2 inside. Celtics up 10. 13 points for Jaylen Brown in this opening quarter, 9 for Tatum. GP2 into the corner. Draymond, why are we jumping there? Why are we jumping? Let him shoot it. You don't need to contest it, I promise. So ball's outside with Spencer now. He drives. Going at Peyton Pritchard here. Wrong matchup there, brother. Fadeaway jumper, no good. But GP2 rising over Neemias Queta for a kind of a putback slam. That was wild. Pritchard up top, going to give it to Queta. Oh, JT's wide open. Queta, please! JT finds a wide open Shireman in the corner. That's no good, but Brown in there, Sky for the rebound. Outside to Pritchard, 3 ball. Good! Peyton Pritchard for 3. Outside GP2. I'll let him do it all day. Yeah, you can't go shot for shot with us, gentlemen. You can't go shot for shot with us. Here's Brown again. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's been flying. Up to Queta, now to Tatum. He gets a screen. JT drives. In the lane, layup. No good, but the tip-in's no good either. Now up ahead, Draymond Green. Pritchard, step in, take one. GP2's there, missing the layup for the putback. And the Celtics will take a timeout with 1:40 left in the first quarter. 30-21 they lead. Brown with 13, Tatum with 9. JB 13 to begin this game. 5 of 6 from the field. Excellent stuff. JT 3 of 7 so far, but 3 of 5 from long range. And in total, the Celtics are letting it rain from three-point range, man. 6 of 10 so far from deep. Golden State, they're launching more. They're not hitting more. 5 of 16 for them. Boston does have 3 turnovers, though. Golden State only 1. But they are outglassing them, outshooting them. It's looked pretty damn good so far. I do want to show you guys what I'm donning right now. With over 220 people in the building, we do have Celtics Today merch. That's right. Boston Celtics Today t-shirts now on sale at chatsports.com/Celtics Today. I put a bunch of links in the chat right now. As you can see, we have a green shirt. I'm wearing the black one. Yeah, we got that in stock too. All the sizes available. If you want to rep the channel, do it at chatsports.com/Celtics Today. T-shirts, all the sizes are available. They're actually super comfortable. I didn't expect them to be as comfortable as they are, but chatsports.com/Celtics Today to get yours today. New shirts, new branding, new logos, new music on our intros as well. Chatsports.com/Celtics Today to get your merch. It's also the pinned comment in our live chat too. D1 Jayson Tatum goes, sorry, many me, my GF just broke. Oh, jeez. I apologize, man. SCYJ said, I joined this live stream to say, go Golden State Warriors. Yes. Yes. Some people may know about what I do at Warriors Today on the channel. But I'll tell you what. The Celtics Today crew, when we were live for the trade deadline, the Celtics Today crew was way cooler than the Warriors Today crew in terms of my coverage of both of the teams. Bet worth? No. I don't think so, SCYJ. All right, with a minute and a half to go until the end of the first quarter. Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum have scored or assisted on all 30 points. The Jays, man. They're just different. Tatum will take a seat here for the last 2 minutes of the first. Brown's still in the game. He goes at Pods. Layup good. Too easy. He's too small. Too little. Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. Give me another body. Give me another body. Here's Pods. Crossover. Has to pick up his dribble. He'll kick to Gui Santos. He'll settle for another three. And these are great shots. These are great shots the Celtics are forcing the Golden State Warriors into here, folks. Brown gets a screen. Gonna go at Pods again. Turnaround jumper. It's so smooth for Jaylen Brown. Woo! Santos to Pods. Back to Santos in the corner, guarded by Shireman. He'll kick it up top, Podziemski. He'll swing to the corner to Quinten Post, who will drive baseline. That's travel. He gets a layup, though. (34-23) Boston. As a three-pointer from Pritchard won't go out of bounds. It'll be with Golden State now. And yes, Malivi Leones is on the court for Golden State. Santos crossover. Almost losing it out of bounds as to dump it off to Post outside to Will Richard for three. He's actually not a bad player. He misses, though, and Garza there for the rebound. It's Brown and the Hawkies the rest of the way. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. 8, 7, 6. Brown loses it for a moment. He's got to make something happen. 3, 2, 1. Driving. Jump shot. It goes! Jaylen Brown! Caps off an excellent first quarter with 0.3 left on the clock. You've got to be kidding me. What an opening 12 minutes from Jaylen Brown. 19 in the quarter, following up a 41-point performance. Give me some sevens in the chat. Some JBs. Why not? JBs in the chat. JBs in the chat. Come on, man. Unbelievable opening quarter from Jaylen Mother effing Brown. What a quarter. JB, sevens, MVP if you want to. I don't care. Get something in the chat because that was insane. 19 in the quarter. Pace for a 76-point game. And how efficient was he as well? 8 for 9 from the field. He's just feeling it right now. Unreal. In that quarter, the Celtics shot 56% from the field, 54% from 3. Out-rebounded Golden State by 7. And they held them just bad shooting overall from the field. I mean, look, there is going to be positive regression here for the Golden State Warriors, I'd assume. But I wouldn't say it's like there's a clear talent disparity between these two rosters. I'm going to try to get that video prepped and ready that we had for today's show, or for the show that we're going to do at halftime. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Jaylen Brown has passed JoJo White for all-time Celtics in terms of scoring. Jaylen Brown did just pass up JoJo White in that quarter. He was 18 points back of JoJo White, and he passed it on that last jumper. That's awesome. Jayson Tatum, only 700 points above Jaylen Brown all-time. Jayson Tatum and or Jaylen Brown will be two of the top 3 scoring Celtics to ever live, I think. I think so. I think so. Here we go. Back to action here. Boston misses on their opening possession of quarter number 2. And ball is down with Porzingis. He gets it down low to Draymond, who gets it up and in. Alrighty, what's Boston going to do here? They're going to lose the ball and turn it over. And they're going to have a 2-on-1. And Gui Santos gets a layup. All right, so instead of the Celtics looking like shit in their first 5 minutes of a home game in the first quarter, they're going to do it in the second quarter. Got it. We always knew it would come at some point. Will Richard Dean up on Peyton Pritchard, and he knocks the ball out of bounds. Pretty cool for Jaylen Brown there. Oh, thank you for the compliments there, guys. What? Oh, did Luka Garza smack a 3? Yep. Back up 12, just like that. Celtics still hot from 3-point range. Up top with Santos. Hits Porzingis, who's working on Ron Harper Jr. right now. Now back outside to Gui. Now down low. Knocked away by Luka Garza from Draymond Green. Oh, yeah. Pritchard. I mean, this is an awesome lineup. What is going on here? Pritchard working on Gui Santos. He'll drive. Outside to Shireman. 10 to shoot. He's going to go. Oh, nice backdoor cut. Peyton Pritchard reverse layup. Oh, he misses the bunny. Great feed from Shireman after he kind of got caught up on the drive. Nice cut from Pritchard, but he can't finish. Here is Porzingis up top. Nice backdoor cut. Nice pass from Porzingis to Pods. He is fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line here. So not too much action at the line so far. Both teams only had one trip to the line in that first quarter. Pods nails it. Couple of free throws there for Podziemski. Makes it a 10-point ball game. Here's Pritchard. Got it from Garza. He'll drive right to the cup. Now kick outside. Shireman. Now back up top with Pritchard. A screen from Luka Garza. He'll spot up, launch a three, and it's no good. Rebound to Porzingis. Podziemski and try to get to Richard, and it was broken up. The Celtics have it now off the turnover. Ron Harper Jr. right to the rack. Layup. No good. We're going to have a foul called about 90 feet away from the basket on Boston. Loose ball foul on Luka Garza there. Sam Hauser going to check back in here. I believe. I mean, look, whether or not he altered that shot, he definitely altered that shot. Whether or not he made contact with it, Porzingis, an excellent rim protector. Now it's going to be KP on Derrick White here. He kicks out. Draymond Green, another right wing three. That's no good. And another loose ball foul called in the Celtics. Come on. All right, inside of Draymond at the elbow. He'll kick it to Will Richard. Draymond will set him a screen. He'll kick to Podziemski, catch and shoot three. That's no good. Rebound to Harper Jr. As long as the Celtics play solid defense with this unit, I'm cool. Like I don't even need them to like stretch the lead that much. I'm not going to expect them to either. Pritchard inside. Gets it to Hauser in the corner. Now back outside to PP. He'll drive. Swing. Harper Jr. right wing for three. That's no good. Rebound gets knocked out of bounds. I'm going to say it stays with Boston. It does. It does. The fouls aren't crazy. The fouls aren't as crazy as last game. Refs have been letting them play a little bit more than the Suns game on Monday. My goodness, that was a terrible watch. Neemias Queta, ball inbounded. Jaylen Brown is checked back in. It's Brown, Pritchard, White, Hauser, and Queta. The OGs. Here's Brown in the corner, wide open three. That's no good. Rebound, though, goes into his hands. A kick out to Pritchard. Sidestep three. Yes! Peyton Pritchard! And Jaylen Brown gets another assist. Quinten Post going to try to back down Sam Hauser here. Expect some help defense coming over from Neemias Queta. That was 100% a defensive three, but it's okay. Brown grabs the board. Here we go. White to Pritchard. He drives. Kicks out to Brown. He's going to be guarded by Draymond here with 7 to shoot. Step back jumper. He made a move. Oh, doesn't get it to go. Yeah, he got some space. He got some space away from Draymond there. Nice move. Just couldn't finish the jumper. Here's Podziemski. Gives it to Green. Now back to the cutting Podziemski, and he's fouled on the cut. The Celtics, with a couple of fouls here in the early going of this second quarter. 7:32 left. Tatum back on the bike, so you know he's going to come back in soon. GP2 to inbound here. Going to get it to Will Richard. Or Anthony Melton, excuse me. Up top with Podziemski. Swing, cross court. Malavi Leones. Podziemski gets a man up in the air, gets fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line here. So, Warriors already in the bonus with 7:20 left in the second quarter. I guess I spoke too soon on those fouls not being as bad as the Phoenix game on Monday. Pod's first free throw is good. And Queta's got to go to the bench now. He's got 3 fouls. Garza are going to see a good dose of here for the rest of this quarter, I presume. Maybe we see some Amari Williams tonight. I love that. Second free throw, no good from Pods, but they get the offensive rebound after it was long and tapped around. Back cutting is GP2, and layup is up and good. He's really excellent at, once that ball touches his fingers, it's going up on the rim. And it's usually in around the rim. He's very good around there. Here's Brown, guarded by GP2. Back cutting is Derrick White. He goes up. Layup is good. Podziemski didn't even contest it. Kind of a similar thing to what GP2 does there. D'Anthony Melton crossover into the lane. Gets it to Podziemski right side. He's going to go with Derrick White in the mid-range here. Swing to GP2. But he can't handle it super cleanly. And now has to pull it back up top. Melton, 3 above the break. No good. Rebound, though, to Quinten Post. They're going to say foul on Post on the rebound. He shoves Sam Hauser out the way. So the C's remain up 12 here. Defense has been great. Not like you're going against a good team off the bounce, so we'll get a commercial break going here. And look, we do have 280 people, rocking and rolling with us on the show today. If you guys want, we could get a little wet and wild in the program. I do have some tequila with me and a shot glass. Every $10 super chat that comes in, we can do some shots of that 1800. Make some phone calls to the operator, 1-800-TEQUILA. Every $20 super chat, though, I do have a whole case of Happy Dad Hard Seltzers right here that we can get into. So if you guys want to see me chug one of these up, $20 super chat, beer bong, let's do it. While we're at this TV timeout, I'm just going to check on a couple of my things for this show that we're going to do here at halftime. I mean, like, how do you not know these things? Like, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting some behind-the-scenes stuff done for this video we got coming in a little bit. Yeah. It's not that hard. All right. What do we got here? Okay. That's kind of electric. Beasts. Okay, good. All right. Back to action here for Boston. Brown may have traveled. Did he give it off to Luka Garza? A little push shot. That one drops after rolling around the rim a little bit. Cool. Dope. Nice. And Garza blows a layup. Okay. So Gui Santos reverse layup is good there. 5:38 to go in the quarter. And we're pretty much all checked and ready to go. This is great. All right. 12-point game here. White drives. Layup at the rim. No good, but a foul. Okay. Derrick White, 90% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. All right. Second one's good as well. $5:17 to go in the quarter. Step back jumper. No good. Rebound to Garza. Jay Breeze, spin move going at Quinten Post. He gets the ball up on the rim. Somehow, he's clobbered, but he gets fouled. And we'll go to the line for two. So Jaylen Brown, who's still at 19 on the game after an excellent first quarter, has yet to score in the second. Let's see if he gets a couple free throws here. I think he misses the first, if I had to guess. No, he makes it. He did make it. I just thought my scoreboard there was going to update a little quicker. How does it run? Jaylen Brown back to the free throw line here. Just like he was a ton on Monday. Career high 21 attempts. Big Pop, I apologize. Let me get back. Let me get back and lock in here. Brown at the line. First one drops. Second one bounces around and in as well. 52-34. Boston leads here. 4:40 left in that first half. As Spencer will drive, kick, GP2, 3. No good. Gets tapped out of bounds by Quinten Post, and will go to Boston once again. She works in another company. Another company. Not really going to tell you where she works. That's pretty weird. Derrick White going to give it to JB. Back cross court to White. Hill gets some space and launch a 3. That's short. But the ball's tapped back out by Luka Garza to Tatum. Now to Pritchard, who drives baseline here. Couple pump fakes up in the air, blows the layup again, but Garza's there for the offensive rebound, put back and 2. And just like that, the Celtics are up 20. Celtics are up 20. Okay. Good, because we're not really talking about this game in the video anyway. I didn't plan on it. Gui Santos gets inside and 1. Santos at the line here. Here is Tatum, and he gets stripped. Another turnover, uncharacteristic of Celtics here. Oh my goodness, double blocked. And then stolen. Let's go. Oh, Jaylen Brown, step back 3 after saucing up Draymond. And the long rebound goes to Pat Spencer. Celtics still up 17 here, 3.5 to go in the half. Now Spencer with it. Fall away jumper along the baseline is down. Garza launches too strong. And Pat Spencer lines one up and knocks one down just like that. It's a 12-point game all of a sudden. As White gets inside and gets a floater up and in. Off the back of the rim, and it dropped. And Gui Santos scores again off the pass from Spencer. And Jaylen Brown tried to dribble through traffic and lost the ball again. So the Celtics blowing this lead that they've accumulated here in the second quarter. Porzingis missed the layup, and Jayson Tatum, is fouled 80 feet from the basket. Oh, the new Spider-Man trailer. It's so lit. All right. Without further ado, last time before halftime, we have a commercial break. Got to tell you guys about our sponsor on the show, and that's Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer, whether it's the tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks, all on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Alrighty. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. That link's in the live chat. I think JB can get another assist? Yeah, JB can get another assist. Absolutely. I bet he does. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should be in the know about the Celtics Today merch that we're running here on the channel. We got the green. We got the black, too, the one I'm rocking on the show today. Because I don't know how well the green would show up on our green screen here on the channel. But I think the green is super tough, too. If you guys want to get yours today, chatsports.com/Celtics Today. It is the pinned link in our comments or in our live chat. But I just put it again in the live chat. If you guys want to get yourself a shirt, if you do get yourself a shirt, also, as Jose Cruz just got it in the mail, he's an absolute legend. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Would love to see you tag me with a photo on Twitter or something like that. That'd be super sweet. Of the shirt. But you can get yours today, chatsports.com/Celtics Today. And Jose Cruz, if you wanted, my Twitter's right here. If you have a Twitter, tag me in a photo of the shirt, and I'll give it a retweet. Shout it out. Tatum's free throw is good. Pumped to do this NBA expansion video at halftime, not going to lie. Minute 50 to go. Spencer swings, Porzingis. Try to get some space. Draymond back to KP. Short shot, but his tip-in is up and good. The size disparity is just too much for Boston there. Here's Tatum, crossover, going at Draymond Green. He was thinking about slamming it. Took off from a bit far, but he lays it up and in. Another bucket for Tatum there. Back to 14. The Celtics once had it at 20. And there's Spencer swinging over to Will Richard. Now up top with Porzingis over to Gui Santos. His three-pointer, no good. And Tatum another rebound. 7 boards in the first half for Tatum. White, 3, no good. Inside a minute left in this first half. Spencer gets a screen from Porzingis. Now it's KP, guarded by Hauser here. 10 to shoot. Nice pass from Porzingis to Draymond in the corner. Now with Spencer here. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot over Jaylen Brown. And he made it. That's an excellent 2-for-1 opportunity there by the Warriors. 35 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if JT wants to get something quicker here. Pulls up right in Gui Santos' face. Oh! JT for 3! Get some JTs in the chat. That was nasty. And the Celtics have an opportunity now with a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown with 23 in the first half. Tatum with 16. That's what we love to see. Down low pass to Draymond. Cutting is Richard, and he gets the layup to go. So 10 seconds left. The Celtics up 13 See if we can get a quality look here. Brown with 7 seconds has Draymond on him. 3, 2, gets the rack, layup high off the glass. It just falls off, and that will do it for the first half. Celtics lead 63-50 over the Golden State Warriors. Okay. Grade the first half for me down in the live chat. What do you guys think of that? ABCDref. Easy A. I'm going to call it an A. I'm going to give it an A. You're up 13. Like, it's good. All right. So, we are going to get going here. All right. So we're going to get going here with a NBA expansion video during this halftime break. Because it's fun. Okay. Let's do it. Why not? Okay. I'm going to try to make this not 15 full minutes so we can get back to second half of action. Alrighty. Expansion? Are you kidding me? Is that where the NBA is going in just a couple of seasons? There are serious talks from the Board of Governors and the people over at the National Basketball Association that there will be expansion in the near future, and 2 new teams could be on the horizon. What does that mean for your Boston Celtics? We're going to discuss on this show, but first, let me know, are you in favor of NBA expansion? Yes or no? Simple question. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think by getting down below, and let me know your thoughts. Damn. All right. We'll restart real quick. I was on a good track there, but I lost my wording for a moment. That's okay. Better to do that then than in the middle of the video. You guys are seeing some real behind the scenes stuff here. All right. Just gonna get this ready. I'm gonna get into it. Expansion! Are you kidding me? That's where the NBA seems to be trending here in the next couple of years. And there are serious talks at this point as the league is going to add 2 new teams for the 28-29 season. We're going to break down what that means and what it means for the Boston Celtics on today's show. But before we do, let me know, are you in favor of NBA expansion? Simple question, yes or no. Comment down below if you're in favor of the NBA adding 2 new teams. What's going on, Celtics fans? You're watching Celtics Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith. And yes, the NBA is looking at expanding. Shams Charania tweeting out earlier this week that the NBA will hold a vote at the Board of Governors meetings in March to explore adding new teams, expansion teams, exclusively in Las Vegas and Seattle, with the two franchises targeted for the 2028-2029 season. This is absolutely insane. There is momentum for stakeholders to approve surveying what industry executives project will be bids at the $7 to $10 billion range for both teams. So some big money NBA franchises coming into the fold as well. Look, this is awesome news for the NBA in general because we're probably getting the Supersonics back. It's probably going to be some sort of variation of the Seattle Sonics at some point here, but not bad news at all for a great basketball city up there in Seattle. Now, as far as some expansion history goes, let's talk about it a little bit. So recent expansion teams across the NBA. In 1995, you had the Toronto Raptors as well as the Vancouver Grizzlies. So there is kind of precedence for two new teams coming into the league at once. And then in 2004, we saw the Charlotte Bobcats as the Hornets moved to New Orleans, and then a new franchise became a part of it, and then the Hornets got their lineage back when the Pelicans became a thing. It was a whole ordeal, but the Bobcats were an expansion team in 2004. What else is relevant as far as these talks go? Well, expansion will change a lot of things. It will change conference realignment potentially. It will change the spread out of talent. Teams will have to lose players across the league all of a sudden. Draft and lottery odds will change with two new teams into the fold. I don't think they're going to be expanding the playoffs by any means here as far as the 8 teams that actually make it into the dance when it's all said and done. Scheduling will be different. Will we see the elimination of back-to-backs with two of these teams being in pretty geographically isolated areas? Also, the salary cap and finances will go up. Two new teams means more money getting flushed into the rest of the NBA. So there's great news overall for the Celtics fans here because we know they're a team that pays pretty high premiums in terms of having star players. They were a luxury tax team. Now they're not, but by 2028, 2029, I bet you they're back paying the luxury tax. All right, so how does an expansion draft work if you're the NBA here? Well, it's going to be pretty complicated, and it's not going to be super beneficial for either two of these teams. Well, each NBA team can protect a certain number of players. Previous years, it's 8. That's kind of what we're assuming it's going to be here. And then the rest of the pool is open season for the rest for these two expansion teams. However, as these two teams go back and forth selecting unprotected players, once a player is picked off of a team, that's it. That team can no longer lose players to the other expansion team either, or the team that already poached one away from that franchise. So if the Celtics were to get, say, I don't know, Jordan Walsh taken away, that Hugo Gonzalez cannot be taken away by the other team or even the team that also picked Jordan Walsh. So one player per team can be selected. Now, where does this kind of factor in for the Celtics? Because remember, this is going to be something that's going on in 2028, 2029. Who's under contract 3 years from right now? Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are, and they're obviously going to be guys that are protected. But beyond that, who knows? Derrick White, $34 million. It's a player option in that season. I imagine by that point, Derrick White's going to be, 34, 35 years old. Like, he's going to probably accept that and then see what kind of deal he can get thereafter. Maybe they work out some sort of extension. Sam Hauser is going to be making $12.4 million. And at that point, when you're paying your two top guys $130 million combined, Sam Hauser at $12 million might be a bit expendable for Boston, especially if they acquire more three-point shooting depth over the next couple of seasons. Hugo Gonzalez is still going to be in town. Thank the Lord on that one. Who knows what Hugo is going to look like at that point in time as well. $5.3 million on a team option there. So not bad value. I'm sure the Celtics are going to be taking that back when it's all said and done. And then I also have a couple of players that I think could still be in the mix as well. Peyton Pritchard, Baylor Sharman, Neemias Queta. All their contracts obviously expire before this date, but Sharman's a guy who I don't think they're going to let out of the building for the foreseeable future. Pritchard's a guy who I just think is going to be a Celtic for life. I could be wrong on that one. He may look for a bigger payday when this contract's up and the Celtics might not be willing to pay it. Neemias Queta, I do think they're going to open the checkbook for very, very soon. He's on another really, really cheap deal next year, but after that, not under contract anymore. They're going to want to get this guy locked up. The whole main idea of the situation right now is for Boston is that nobody really knows. We don't really know who's going to be protected or who else could be protected at this point. If you had to tell me, 8 names, if that's all it is, then those are the 8 names that I would think about going with, but who knows who could get traded here over the next few seasons? Who knows what young talent could be infused into this Celtics core over the next 2 seasons? Like, we have no real idea at the end of the day who is going to be available for these expansion teams to take off of the Boston Celtics, and who knows if they actually even take one off the Celtics roster when that draft day comes. With that being said, I got to ask you guys, which players on the Celtics would you be protecting in an expansion draft? Let me know down in the comment section. And also, you can let me know like who you wouldn't protect in an expansion draft if it were to happen very, very soon. I want to hear from the Celtics fans out there. Now, coming up next, we have more changes coming due to expansion. What else does this mean for the rest of the league and the Celtics at large? We'll tell you about it in just a moment. First, though, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor on today's show, as this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's the tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. So remember when I said earlier that expansion would also change conferences? Yes, we would get conference realignment. Here is what we're talking about, because Vegas and Seattle, they're clearly both Western Conference cities. Sham's saying executives across the NBA expect either the Minnesota Timberwolves or the Memphis Grizzlies to move to the East to realign conferences with 16 each when Seattle and Las Vegas become West teams. So that you're telling me means that Anthony Edwards is going to be in the Eastern Conference because he's going to be in Minnesota in that time. I'm sure of it. And Edwards is probably coming to the Eastern Conference. The Memphis Grizzlies, who knows what they'll look like in 3 years. I mean, they're not a threat whatsoever right now, but Anthony Edwards is absolutely a threat to anybody in the Eastern Conference. The Timberwolves would be at the top of the East standings right now if it were flipped. And who knows, if they were playing more Eastern Conference teams in their schedule, they might even be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Who knows? But he is a formidable foe and not a guy that I'm going to want to go against more often than we already do. So that's going to pose some trouble, and Edwards could be an Eastern Conference player sooner rather than later. There's more expansion notes here as well about what these new teams kind of have to do. So they will, when Vegas and Seattle become teams in this league, they will work with a reduced salary cap in their first 2 seasons. So in the first year, they will only be able to use 66.7% of the NBA salary cap, which it makes sense, right? Like, they're not going to have a lot of high salary players. A lot of their guys are going to be young talent, B-level free agents and what have you. And then the second season, they'll be able to acquire 80% of the salary cap. Then after that, they're going to be full ready to go and should be good there. They will be ineligible for the number 1 overall pick after their first seasons. The Raptors in 1996, after their first inaugural season, won the draft lottery. I didn't even know this, but the number 1 pick went to the Philadelphia 76ers. How insane is that? So, look, these guys are operating at a little bit of a disadvantage for the beginning of times, but I think they will end up reaping the rewards eventually here. We saw in hockey when they expanded, I don't think the NBA wants a situation like the Las Vegas Golden Knights make the Stanley Cup in their first run, so they're going to give them a little bit of an upward battle here once they become real teams. Other dominoes that need to fall for Boston here is because with conferences realigning and with 16 teams per conference here, you're very likely to see division realignments as well. The Celtics division, the Atlantic division, will likely change teams and at least remove one of the 5 that are currently there. Now, which 5 would that be, or which one would that be that gets removed? I'm not 100% sure, but we could take a quick look at a mock-up that some people are running right now, and it would be the Celtics, the Knicks, the Sixers, and the Nets. We would X-nay the Toronto Raptors. They would be involved over there with the Cavs and the Pistons and the Bulls and the Pacers and that stuff. So we'll see what this ends up looking like, but we're definitely going to be seeing some conference realignment here over the next couple of seasons, and some division realignment as well once these 2 teams are in the mix. Honestly, my whole take with the situation is just make these groups, these divisions, into the NBA Cup groups, and then you get some real rivalry games going. You create some real tension in the NBA. I would love if that was the case for this expansion here. So I'm all for it. It's going to make the Celtics better. It's going to water down the rest of the league. So I'm pretty fired up about this move by Adam Silver and the Board of Governors over at the NBA. That will do it for today's show. Make sure you give me a follow over on Twitter at Tyler J. Smith. 2 H's because the name's common, but I am not. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. YouTube.com/Celtics TV for the latest and greatest on your C's all season long. We'll see you guys next time. And as always, let's go C's. Boom, back to action here already. And don't worry, nobody scored yet. That was pretty good. We timed it up right to the end there. We timed it up pretty decently there. Golden State scores on their second possession of the quarter. Here's Brown. He gets fouled, bumped by Gui Santos. Side out of bounds here for Boston. Into Queta here. Try to find Jaylen Brown, but he's going to be face guarded by Draymond Green. Here's Sam Hauser off this curl. He gets an open look for 3. That's no good. And the long rebound taps out to the Celtics after it was up at the top of the backboard. Tatum crosses over on Gui Santos, and he turns it over. And Podziemski gets clobbered by Jaylen Brown. He'll go to the line for 2. A little shaken up there on that play. Okay. Podziemski at the free throw line here. .32 left. We're going to have a foul again. I mean, guys, we had a good thing going in the first half. I think I'm not going to lie. When this stuff happens in the first half, like goes too quickly, I know the officials get a call to make this thing extend a little bit more and start calling more whistles. Brown to Tatum. Gets a screen. Now back to JB. He's going to go at Draymond Green with 5 to shoot. With the chest falling away. Doesn't go. It airballed. Podziemski has numbers now for Golden State. Up ahead, Gui. And nice knock out of bounds by Sam Hauser there. Here's Pods, 3, and he made it. So back to 7, just like that. C's will go on a run eventually. I buy it, but Brandin Podziemski, ridiculous. Oh, what the? Here's Pods in transition, another 3. No good. Rebound to White. Here's JB into the lane. Falling away. And 1! Jaylen Brown picking up where he left off in that first half. Back to the free throw line and trying to get this lead back to double digits. Brown makes the free throw here. High ball screen from Green for Pods. He's going to kick out to Porzingis, who gets Tatum up in the air. Kick back to Podziemski in the corner. Try to make a move. He can't do anything. Now open 3 for Porzingis is no good, and looks like Gui Santos guy's in there to knock it out of bounds. It's a Celtic ball. Hauser cross court to Tatum. Going to go baseline. And I'm going to call foul on that drive. Again, like, I can see the fouls in the quarter. We are 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Like, that foul was called against the Warriors. Guys, the Celtics are in the bonus already. 5 fouls for the Warriors in the quarter. I mean, and a foul on the Celtics. Like, the 6 fouls have already been called in the first 3 minutes of the quarter. Play some basketball. Play some hoop. Tatum, free throw. Misses. C's up 11 here. Sorry for the lack of score update. All right. GP2. They're going to call no foul. As Podziemski puts up an air ball, Tatum grabs the board, saved it in bounds, now got it back. Trailing is JT. He's got Porzingis on him. Crossover. Gets by him. Layup up and good. Jayson Tatum. How do you do? Warriors call timeout. Wow. Dubs need a timeout. You know what that means. Get some Shamrock emojis down in our live chat right now. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up, yeah. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up, yeah. Get him in the chat. JT. Already up. Or JB already up to 26. He's cooking. 9 of 15. Started 8 of 9, though, so he is 1 for his last 7. Now Jayson Tatum up to 19 on the night. The Jays are back. Jayson Tatum, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Does have 4 turnovers, which has got to clear up a little bit, but he's been hella efficient tonight. Jaylen Brown's got 2 turnovers of his own. Celtics turning the ball over pretty uncharacteristically tonight, but they're still up 13, which is awesome. And now that we have a little bit more of an expanded look at this game. Okay. Celtics already at 9 turnovers and only 10 assists, which isn't great. I mean, they're hitting some tough shots off the bounce today, which is cool. As you know, it's not crazy, like, uncharacteristic of them. Like, it is crazy uncharacteristic of them. Like, I'm not worried about them being, like, a poor ball movement team. All right, Porzingis going at Tatum here. Step back jumper in the mid-range. No good. Offensive rebound, though, to GP2. Now up with Pods. He goes up and gets fouled by Derrick White, but it won't drop. Free throw line coming. All right. Pods nails a pair. Now we have 11-point lead here. Here's Brown. Pick up, dribble over the middle, and he loses it. Another turnover for Boston here. Green into the corner. Pods, who will drive baseline. And have to pick it up. Nice defense from Sam Hauser here. Going to find Melton, who finds an opening somehow in the corner. He doesn't make the 3, though. And rebound goes to Queta. Can the Celtics make him pay? JT just sitting in the corner over there. Go get it. Yeah. He's coming up and getting it now. Now backdooring is Neemias Queta into the corner. Short roll to Sam Hauser. 3. Yes! It's so beautiful! It's so beautiful! It is so beautiful to watch the JT Neemias Queta pick and roll, short roll pass to wide open man of the corner. I mean, it's just as good as it gets, man. It's basketball. You know what? Porzingis going to go at Hauser again, trying to get some space. Step back jumper. Good. Long 2 for KP. Here's White. Screen from Queta. Back out JT has GP2 on him. He'll pull up over there. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Draymond. And Draymond just threw it out of bounds. Oh, they call a foul on him. You've got to be kidding. bad foul call. How do they call a foul on that? Here is Spencer. Falling away, jumper. Good. Back to 10. Why do I feel like we're tied right now? Like, that's just the way that this game has felt. Pritchard to Queta. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it back to Pritchard here. 10 to shoot all of a sudden. Because Neemias Queta was holding the ball forever. Now Pritchard, crossover move. 5 to shoot. Falling away near the elbow. Yes, Peyton. Yes, Peyton. GP2 going to get down low to Draymond. Back cutting is Gui Santos. They try to cut him off, but Brown reaching in there as Gui goes up. He gets fouled. I mean, guys, like, there's just been... We're halfway into the quarter. We're halfway into the quarter. And... halfway into the quarter, and we've called... how many fouls? 9 fouls. 9 fouls. Yeah, that should really always happen. That should happen, guy. That should totally happen. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. So Brown passes JoJo White and Dave Cowens tonight to move into the top 10. Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are both top 10 scorers in Boston Celtics history here. 5:41 left, 10-point game. Pritchard, short jumper along the baseline is good. He's getting him up and over the outstretched arms of Quinten Post, a 7-1 player. Into the corner, Green. Going to flip it to Gui Santos here. He's in the corner now, guarded by Brown. 10 to shoot. Going to try to back him down. He gets it poked away. I'm going to say it's all for Gui Santos. Nice job and active hands by Jaylen Brown. High ball screen from Queta for Pritchard. He swings it over to Hauser. Clean look for 3. No good. Draymond to Gui. Cross court and out of bounds it goes. Another turnover. Baylor Shireman going to check back in here. With Garza and Queta going to check out. He is rocking Iowa colors on the shoes. Tatum, in and out dribble, kick to the corner. Brown, up top, Pritchard, 3, in and out. But Garza there for the offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul on the Warriors. I mean... More fouls. Stop the action. Stop the action. Blow your whistle. Jesus, man. First free throw good for Garza. Makes it a 13-point game. All right. Couple of free throws made. Tatum goes up and he gets fouled. Another foul. I mean, I just, what's there even a call? Nothing's even happening, guys. All right, JT the line. Knocks down a pair. Back up 16, just like that. It's not the Celtics versus the Warriors. What do you mean Celtics versus the refs? They're up 16. They've shot way more free throws than Golden State has. Ball is down low to Pritchard, and look who... Foul again. Foul, 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 foul. This shit sucks, man. Make NBA foulouts 5. Make NBA foulouts 5. Because guys just hack. Guys just hack all day. Lower it to 5. It's ridiculous. Guys they just hack all the time. Fouling is so boring, Calvin. This is stopping the action every 15 seconds. I hate it. Pritchard, 5 to shoot. Drives. In the lane. Garza, push shot. Good. Up 17. Both teams have been in the bonus for the last 3 minutes. And there's 3 minutes left in the quarter. Yep. All right. Post lost the ball and it went to the hands of Gui Santos here. We haven't seen any Ugo Gonzalez tonight, really. As Gui gets to the rack and shot no good. Here is Ugo as well on the floor. Celtics have kind of some numbers, right? Back cutting is Peyton Pritchard. Down low. Garza, layup, no good. He wasn't really ready. Spencer to corner. Gui Santos, 3, no good. I'm going to call a foul on Jaylen Brown. All right. Last TV time out of the quarter. Going to tell you guys about our sponsor, Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. Putting that link in the chat for you guys. Trying to figure out who should pick. I know. It's getting so irritating, Alicia. I don't get it. Alrighty. Before I get back to action, put this fan on over here. Alrighty. $82-66. 2:46 to go in the quarter. Here is Brown. Crossover into the lane. Spinning. Falling away. And he still gets it to go. Woo! Oh, Calvin! No three good for Quinten Post there. Brown, stop, pop in the mid-range. That shot's too strong, but Baylor Shireman tracking down the offensive rebound, kicking it out to Pritchard here. He finds an opening. Three. Good! Peyton Pritchard! Three from Post. That one's good. So it's still a 18-point game here. It's my guy, Calvin Caliber, coming in with a $20 super chat. Offensive 3 seconds called in the Celtics. You got to be shitting me. Oh, no. Calvin. Everybody drop a CC down in the chat for Calvin Caliber. Absolute legend. Drop a CC in the chat for Calvin. Dropping a $20 super chat on the show. I will get you a beer bong in just a moment, my guy. At the end of the quarter, I got you, no doubt. No doubt about it. Appreciate your super chat, bro. I'll pop it back up when we do it. You can stack beer bongs if you want. If somebody else sends another 20, I'm doing another beer bong just like that. Brown the other way, right to the rack. Layup, no good! Neemias Queta with the putback slam! 20-point game just like that. We knew it was going to turn into some nonsense tonight, guys. Like, let's be honest. This team is not comp. D'Anthony Melton. Going to give it to Porzingis, posting up on Pritchard. He's going to go at him. Don't foul him. Back cutting his GP2. His shot was altered, and Porzingis is going to be fouled by Peyton Pritchard. Like, what are we doing, guys? I understand. We're up 20. Like, why? That's electric. Shout out to my guy, Calvin. Here's Porzingis in the line for 2. 38-3 left in the quarter. It's a blowout right now, and I really hope it stays that way. And he misses the second one, but GP2 there for the long rebound. Classic. Open 3 for Porzingis from deep. Good. And the Celtics going to call a timeout here with 33 seconds left. Why? No, they're not. No, they're not. A little delay. Notes from the path says shoe block era begins. I mean, look, Alex Caruso did get him with the shoe. He did get the ball. He did get the ball with the shoe. So maybe that's the meta now. Maybe that's the meta. Here's Brown. 30 seconds left. And he gets the ball poked away and picked up by Will Richard. About a half-second difference between shot and game clock. Golden State may just hold for 1 here. And they are. Brown with a couple of rough turnovers tonight, I'm not going to lie. Live ball turnovers. Uncharacteristic for the Celtics. Here's Melton. Going to get it to a posting up Porzingis against Shireman here to shoot over him. Falling away. No good. Pods try to throw it behind his head at the rim. Nice. That will do it for the end of the third quarter. The Celtics lead by 16. Not too bad, but they were up 20+ in that quarter. Want to see him finish this one strong. As you guys know, if you're rocking and rolling with us, and you know what happens when there's 12 minutes left in the basketball game, hold them up. Hold them up in the chat right now. Hold them up in the chat right now. What's up with the shoe blocking? You don't know about the shoe blocking? The shoe blocking, dude, Alex Caruso lost his shoe, had it in his hand, and swatted at the ball, and he got it. Oh, my God. All right. So we will get a beer bong going on the show today. Let me just grab the garbage can here so I can easily dispose of the scraps. Why not? I'll also, Calvin, I'll let you decide as well. What would you like? Have me do 2 shots of tequila or a beer bong? I can do 2 shots of tequila or a beer bong. You're the only one who sent one in tonight. I want to leave it up to you, my man. Calvin, let me know. I'll rip 2 shots right here. Or I'll take a swig out of the bottle, whatever you want. I don't work tomorrow, so I'm down to get dirty if you guys want to. My guy, Calvin. Kelvin, you can let me know or else I'll take down this beer bong very momentarily. All right. Sounds like he wants the beer bong. Oh, he's saying, We got tequila or we got a vodka soda? We got tequila or a vodka soda? Beer bong? Got you, brother. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Damn. Tough to open this time. There we go. A little bit of spillage, who cares? A little bit of spillage, who cares? Not me. Cheers to my guy, Calvin. Oh, my God. Woo! Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Fourth quarter action here. Hopefully they don't extend this game longer than it needs to be. Into the corner. 3-ball from Draymond. It goes. 13-point game. Just like that, guys. Dub Nation in the house? Oh, yeah. No, I feel like I have seen it before on Warriors today. Here's White. He gets an opening for 3. That's in and out. But Shireman's right there. He gets blocked. It'll go to bounds. All righty. Here is Podziemski. To Porzingis. Down low to Draymond. Layup is good. And just like that, it's 11. It was just 20. So it's a 9-0 run by Golden State. It was 89-20 to 69, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes. Here is Derrick White. Kicks it out to Pritchard. He'll run all the way around. Back outside White. Wide open 3. Please nail it. And he does. Green, another 3. No good. Tatum the board. All right, Shireman over to Pritchard. Pritchard drives. Oh, he's right in the lane. I'm surprised he didn't go after it. Shireman will launch a 3. No good. Rebound to Podziemski here. 10 minutes to go in the ballgame. But stealed. Stolen. Shireman 3 in transition. Baylor Shireman for 3. Here's Melton driving, kicking. Green on the right corner. Back to Melton, but can't handle it. White picks it off. Here come the Celtics. Gets it to Pritchard. He'll turn and face. Launch 3. Way off. Santos gets past Baylor Shireman here, but runs into Jayson Tatum, and that will stop his dribble. He'll kick it to a trailing Porzingis. His 3-ball, no good, and Tatum the board. Another double-double, I think, inbound for Jayson Tatum here. 10th rebound of the night. Yes, that is a double-double. And Derrick White drives high off the glass. Good! And 1. Tatum with 21 and 10 on the night. Derrick White with 13 now. Timeout Golden State. Gonna challenge that? Somehow just got back to 19 just like that. They're gonna challenge it. Jaylen Brown has 28. Tatum 21. White 13. Pritchard, he's got 13. Baylor Shireman's got 3. Who else has scored a bunch tonight? Hauser's got a couple threes, right? Yeah, 6 for him. Garza, he's got 11. Luka Garza's got 11. 6 boards, 3 offensive. He's a dog. Isn't it kind of crazy that Spider-Man Brand New Day got a trailer in the middle of March for a movie that comes out in 4 months? Like, is 4 months usually like a time? Like, we didn't even get a teaser trailer. We didn't get anything. We had a full trailer today. Tired. Don't work tomorrow, though. Thank goodness. March. This is March. Don't cry. Just sit right. It's only teenage wasteland. No yawning. I'm sorry, Tia. I'm sorry. I'll yawn over here. No, I'm just kidding. Put up together underneath my shoulder. I appreciate that, Tia. I appreciate that. Got a big day of March Madness tomorrow. No time to be tired. I agree, Calvin. I think it's going to be a good Spider-Man movie, too. Teenage Wasteland. Tell me Teenage Wasteland. They took away the 2? Shit. So wait, how does it not count then? They call offensive foul on Derrick White? You got to be shitting me. It's only Teenage Wasteland. Spider-Man or Iron Man? I gotta go Spider-Man. So no continuation there. They just didn't call the bucket. Celtics will keep the ball, and I believe, like, the foul counts, I believe. Here's Queta's going to go right at... Oh, yeah. Driving to the cup, diving to the cup. Neemias Queta goes right at Quinten Post there and gets 2 off the glass. Less than 9 left in the game. Here's Pods in the lane. Kick out. Quinten Post. Gets it back to Will Richard. Richard trying to get back to Post. And a cutting GP2 lays it up and in. Tatum high ball screen coming from Queta. Now he's got Quinten Post. Somebody, yep, he'll just launch over Draymond Green. Way downtown, no good. Shireman's there for the board. And him and GP2 go down. Jump ball called. Do you really need? You need one more? Big op. I'm sorry. I may have cursed you there. Shireman holding on to that hand, which is giving him issues. Shireman doesn't win the tip. It goes over to the Warriors. Here's Will Richard cutting his GP2. He throws it off the glass and in. 15-point game. Here's Pritchard. Queta, 2-man. Throws up a little floater. Neemias Queta. Why does Doris... Is it Neemias? Is it Neemias? I don't think it is. That's not the way the announcers ever say it. Except Doris Burke thinks she knows more than everybody right now. Saying... Neemias. Pritchard has the layup. Good. Fucking Doris. That's on me. We were staring at Luka Garza for a long time. He's not even in the game. Draymond Green, layup no good, but GP2 there to clean it up. Back to 17. 7 minutes left. Swing over to Queta. Now back to Pritchard. Pritchard drives. Layup. Again, good. I mean, they're just getting everything at the rim right now. Like, a lot of points are being scored in the paint for Boston so far this quarter. No, not much resistance from Golden State. Pod's back in the game. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Richard over to GP2. He'll launch a three. That's no good. But there's Podziemski skying in for the rebound after it got tipped away by Draymond. Draymond going to throw it down low to Post. Good defense by Boston there. Swing to Draymond. Into the corner. Three from Richard. That's no good. Shireman with the board. Pritchard going to push. Now I got to kick it out to Jayson Tatum. Who's got Quinten Post on him. Uh-oh. Go to work. Settle for three over him. Why not? Oh, yeah! JT for three! Bang! 24 points for Jayson Tatum tonight on 14 shots. And Shireman's there to pick up a pass. He's a player! Up 22. JT, go to work on Draymond. Halfway through this fourth. JT, step back three over him. Oh, halfway down. And that ball is going to go to Golden State after it was bobbled around and tapped around and then out of bounds. Where is Allie? She left the company a year ago, man. I don't know where you've been. Year ago. A whole year. It's been a whole year. Tatum's going to check out here. I would assume will be his final minutes of the night. I don't expect him to come back in up 20 in a 6 minute with 6 minutes left. Ball's kicked out to Gui Santos. He drives. Got a kick ball. Gonna stay with Golden State. Oh, Jaylen Brown got you? How did Brown get you? Was he the assister on the last score? Spencer gives it to a cutting GP2. His floater is good. If he's in the paint, that shot's going in. 20-point game now. Who did Jaylen get the assist on? Oh, no, he's back in. Oh, yeah, I was about to say. Pritchard into the lane. Kick out. White, open three. Short. Rebounded by Post. Nearing 5 minutes to play, and this is not a clutch time game between Boston and Golden State here. Should be a comfortable win, in my opinion. Ball swung into the corner to Quinten Post. He couldn't really handle it, but cutting for the layup is Will Richard, and the Celtics will call a timeout with 4:58 remaining. Bruh. Alrighty here. With 5 minutes to go in this ball game, it's an 18-point one. I'm going to tell you guys about our sponsor on today's show. That's Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. and get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. That link is in the chat now. I hope that's like the last TV timeout of this game. Like, what do we need this game to go on longer for? What up, Dimitri? Dimitri Timothy, how we doing, bro? I just don't understand how spam is getting like advertising. Like, why is spam getting commercials on my NBA game in 20? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I will say right before we get back to action here, if you would like to get involved and get our merch at Celtics Today, it is available at chatsports.com/Celtics Today. Link is pinned in the live chat right now, but I'm going to throw it in there one more time for some newcomers here. As you can see, we do have a green shirt. We also have a black shirt too. So I'm rocking that one right here. You guys can get dripped out with me, or you can get the green one too. Chatsports.com/Celtics Today to get yours today. Celtics turn it back over. Brown up ahead. Throws it up. No good. It's going to be on the floor. Tatum is just on the sideline here. He's probably not going to come back in for this one. Jaylen Brown at the line for what could be his 29th and 30th points of the evening. Oh, sorry. Technical foul. He nails the first. He nails the first and only, I should say. All right, Brown gets the inbound. Crossover. Down the lane. Spin. And he loses it on the way up. And out of bounds, the Warriors turn it over the other way. I believe that's LJ Cryer. Nope, it's not LJ Cryer. It's Nate Williams. Nate Williams. Brown 1 point shy of another 30-point outing. See if they try to get JB a bucket for another 30 ball. He's going to come up and try to get it, I think. Pritchard drives. High layup off the glass. That's no good. It gets tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Boston here with 4.7 to shoot. Give it to Brown. Falling away in the corner. No good. Out of bounds it goes. JW, what's going on, man? No worries, friend. 4 minutes to go. I don't want to see a lot more whistles. I just want to get out of here, to be frank with you guys. Ball's kicked out. Who is that? Omar, you're serving. Brown drives, floater, count it, and one. All right, Jaylen Brown gets his 30. Take him out. And one. And one. $32 on the night for JB. Oh, Pritchard picks off a pass. He's going to go all the way. 26-point game all of a sudden. Jaylen Brown is so bad. He still, to this day, cannot dribble. Like, I'm sorry. He had a nice-ass move where he puts the ball behind his back in between his legs. We're going to time out here. Most 30-point games in a single season. So Boston will have 13 more games left on the schedule. He could overtake Jayson Tatum if he scored 30 in every single game. Yo. Oh, shoot. Scoreboard 1 update. That's on me. Not going to lie, Smitty supporting GSW right now? Who is? You or me? It ain't me. No rebound or assist in the entire quarter. Yeah. And Jaylen Brown's night is done. Will Richard, 3. No good. Rebound, he gets serving. Kick out to Leons. You're serving for 2. Up 24 with 3 minutes left. Pritchard splits the defense. Layup. No good. But the tip-in is... There's Garza again for 13 points tonight. Excellent stuff. Oh my God, Yurtsevin on the rack attack. Put back slam. Here's Luka. Get back outside to Shireman. Back to Luka. Garza. Foot shot is good. 15 for Luka. Foul on the Celtics off the ball here. I think I said 113.96. So I'm going to be a little bit off, but along the same vibes, to be honest. Ball swung to Spencer. Max Scholga entering the game for the first time. And he played some solid defense there on Pat Spencer. We got the stay ready group in now outside of Baylor Shireman. Amari Williams is checked in. Ron Harper Jr. Minute 42 left. Lob, jam. And Will Richard gets a foul called on it. Like, guys, he dunked it down. You don't need to call the foul. I promise. He'll live. Trust me. He'll live. Ron Harper Jr. drives, kicks up top. Scholga, 3. Short. Richard. Oh my God, man. Max Scholga, you suck. You suck. Just keep making this game extended longer than it needs to be. Yo, stop calling fucking fouls. Like, who cares? Marie Jen, appreciate you. I mean, what is this basketball being played right now? Spencer in the corner for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Go to the Celtics. With 23 seconds left. Just dribble it the fuck out. Dribble it out. 1 by 21. Held them under 100. That was my prediction before the game, and they made good on it. And that will do it. Final Celtics win. Fly the W's. Let's go. Goodbye, Warriors. See you later. Excellent. 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 Good stuff tonight. Good stuff. Celtics win 120-99. Excellent stuff. Brown with 32 to lead the way. Pritchard with 19. Derrick White finished with 11. Jayson Tatum with 24, 10 on the night. Efficient shooting. Luka Garza have a night. 15.7 boards for him of offensive. Alrighty. Excellent stuff. Baylor Shireman contributed. Played good defense. Sam Hauser contributed. Hit a couple threes. Neemias Queta did his thing. 8.7 boards there. Yeah, I'll take that. 3 assists as well. Nice job there. And the Celtics did a great job on the offensive glass overall. Cannot be mad at this performance. Not the best three-point shooting, honestly, but they were so putrid on Golden State's end that it didn't even matter. Only assisted on half of the made baskets, so could be better there. But that will do it for today's show. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Free Celtics content all the time. We'll be back with another stream on Sunday, not Friday. We're not going to be live for the Grizzlies game on Friday. But, yeah, that will do it for today's show. My name is Tyler Smith. Thank you guys again so much for watching. We have a video coming out tomorrow. That video that was at halftime, so if you missed it, you'll be seeing it later. As always, folks, let's go C's.